Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This council knows the current proposal is being consulted on by the Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service to introduce mixed crewing, a mixture of full-time or whole-time firefighters with on-call or retained personnel at 2 out of the 3 fire stations, Ashfield, Retford or Worksop. This would mean that 2 out of the 3 selected stations will have no full-time firefighter cover at night. This council believes that the proposals from Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service to save £1 million a year will put public safety at risk. This council notes that public consultation on the proposals ends on December 17th. NCC called on the public of Nottinghamshire to take part in this vital consultation and will provide details of how to do so prominently on their website. It calls for the County Council to take part in the consultation and state that the preferred option of the County Council is that the current service level of all 3 stations is maintained, and calls for a meeting with the Minister of State and Policing and the Fire Service, Nick Hurd, and the leaders of the Ashfield Independents, Conservatives and Labour parties to discuss budget cuts by the authority. Firstly, can I thank the 2,300 people who have signed the Ashfield Independent petition against changes to the way that Ashfield Fire Station is currently manned. That's 2,300 people. It constitutes the biggest online petition I've ever been involved in. The strength of feeling on the streets of Ashfield and Mansfield is one of outright fury. Residents constantly are stopping me across Kirkby and Ashfield to support our campaign. For any fire station to have no full-time firefighter cover at night time is a disaster. Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service are currently consulting on introducing mixed crewing. As the motion says, that's a mixture of full-time or whole-time firefighters with on-call or retained personnel at 2 out of the 3 fire stations in our county, Ashfield, Retford or Worksop. This would mean that 2 out of the 3 selected stations would have no full-time firefighter cover at night. We are putting this common sense motion to the council because we believe that if any changes go ahead, lives will be lost. Don't take my word for it, that's exactly what the Fire Brigades Union said. John Huddleton, FBU Secretary for Nottinghamshire, told the media, most of these property fires happen at night, so these new proposals from the NFRS are extremely concerning. Retained firefighter crews can book unavailable at any time, so there is no guarantee that they would even be able to turn out in sufficient numbers to cope with fires or other incidents. Now, forgive me for being parochial, and you wouldn't expect anything else. It's proposed that Ashfield Fire Station cuts staff from 26 to 12. The fire bosses also want to end its current 24-hour service and not man the station from 6 at night to 8 o'clock in the morning when it will be recovered by retained staff. Ashfield and Mansfield have 25% of the total population of our county, but only 13% of the fire appliances. That's before any change. Of the 3 fire stations to be consulted on, Ashfield has by far the highest number of call-outs. It also serves the A38 and M1. These proposals are crazy, and it's clear that people agree. I know that money is tight, but with people's safety it has to be the #1 priority. With the Grenfell Tower disaster still fresh in our minds, consulting on any potential cuts at this time is particularly insensitive. We have opposed any cuts to the fire service with everything we have got. Since the Fire Authority announced the consultation, there has been a series of fires in the area served by Ashfield Fire Station. On Saturday, 2 appliances from Ashfield and Mansfield Fire Stations were sent to a serious blaze in Stanton Hill. 2 people were taken to hospital on the 12th of November after being rescued from a derelict building fire. One other person was also rescued from the blaze at a building on College Street in Ribbons. This included firefighters sent from Ashfield. On bonfire night, firefighters, including Ashfield, tackled the blaze at a building in Alfreton. Firefighters battled a house fire in the early hours of the 3rd of October, and the incident happened at 4:40 a.m. in Dalesthorpe Road in Councillor Smith's division. And there was another one in Stanton Hill just a few weeks before, next door property. This just goes to show that firefighters are crucial far beyond Ashfield. Any cuts in service will not just affect Ashfield and parts of Mansfield. A firefighter for 23 years and a dual contract firefighter for 5 years has said, I do sympathise with the chief. There is only a small pot of money for them. I do not think they are thinking the wrong station to cut. I do think they are thinking the wrong station to cut. I don't think the increase in turnout time is acceptable. Anyone unfortunate enough to see us, to use us, know that every second is vital. Another whole-time firefighter at Ashfield Station said, retained staff do not have a place in modern fire stations. We get over 1,000 calls a year. It is too busy to solely have retained staff. They do have a place in the villages where this cut would be more cost effective, but the sheer size of Ashfield means that to make this cut is dangerous. It's not a case of if it will cost lives, it is a case of when. So I would encourage everybody to get involved in this consultation. We only have till December 17th to get involved, and I would encourage everyone to do so. As I have said, these potential changes affect huge swathes of the county, in Ashfield, in Mansfield, and throughout our part of the county, and any changes like this spell disaster. We are asking the council to throw their weight behind saving firefighters, not just in Ashfield, but wherever it works. I am sure their county councillors will speak up for their stations. This county council can play a key role in persuading the public, not just to take part in the consultation, but also to encourage residents to oppose them. We want the county council to use their publicity machine to remind the public to get involved, to issue a public statement to the media, to put it prominently on their website, and use their social networking channels to put the case to retain our current service provision. A fire chief who really should remain impartial claims that we will be as safe as we've ever been. And then in the next breath claims that response times will be at least 4.5 minutes longer than a full-time crew as a result of the changes. So who are they trying to kid? Every second counts in any fire, and I simply don't believe that a delay would be a minimum of 4.5 minutes is bad enough. It's likely to be a minimum of 10. Even 1 minute longer could be the difference between life and death. Cuts in public services continue unabated, but this is a cut too far. We need to send a message to the fire authority that we value the hard work and dedication of our brave firefighters. We call for an urgent meeting with Minister of State for Policing and Fire Service, Nick Hurd MP, and the leaders of the Ashfield Independents, Conservatives and Labour parties to discuss budget cuts to the authority. Maybe if the government knew the reality of their cuts, they may work with our fire authority to look again at the funding issues affecting them. As we have seen with the cancellation of the electrification of the Midland Main Line, this council is poor at lobbying government. So I ask that the council leader works with myself and Councillor Rhodes to write a letter together, a letter that leaves the Minister in no doubt that this is unacceptable. Our fire authority have had to make some tough decisions, but the one you have today is simple. Please support a motion that will save lives. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.